This is episode 2 of my podcast, UFC 251. If you were not with me for my live streaming, make sure you're there with me for UFC 252. Let's get right down to it. Jorge Masvidal versus Kamaru Usman for the welterweight championship of the world. Usman is coming under heavy criticism for the way that he fought, but I do not blame Usman for the way he fought. Jorge Masvidal came out guns blazing in the first round, and Usman was able to neutralize that. The only thing that I did not like about Usman was the damn foot stomping. Like, come on, Usman, you really going to try to bring that back? You know, foot stomping became a thing a few years ago, and it kind of died off. And all of a sudden, Usman's trying to bring it back against the guy who took the fight on 6 days' notice. The foot stomps are just it's not pretty to watch. You know, it's very petty to put him against the fence and stomping on the foot. It doesn't look good. I do not like it. You can argue that it's an effective technique, but so is fish hooking. So there's a reason why we don't do it. I don't like it. Stomping on somebody's toes, I think it's real petty, and that's a bad look on Usman. That's the only part of Usman's fight that I did not like. But other than that, man, his game plan was as it should be. You know, it's ironic that even Ben Askren said that the fight was boring when Ben Askren is the definition of a boring fighter and a boring career. Okay, he was the undefeated Bellator champion, and Bellator let him go because he was so dominant and so boring. So I don't think Ben Askren has any room to talk. Now, people are talking about what's next for either of those guys. Well, Usman is going to fight the next guy that was supposed to fight at UFC 251, Gilbert Burns. Masvidal should fight Colby. Those two have a history of beef. I want to see that fight. Masvidal is a bona fide superstar. Colby, not so much, but I still want to see that fight. And the winner should get a rematch with Usman. As far as Leon Edwards, Masvidal took care of that backstage. I want to see something else for Leon, man. It's been a year since he's fought. He needs to fight somebody else. So that's the next matchups. Usman versus Burns, Masvidal versus Colby Covington, Leon Edwards versus whoever else. But he's at least a fight or two away. He does not have the name value. He's not active. And I do not think he's going to get the next title shot.